Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Malaysians. Alhamdulillah, it's a pleasure to be able to speak to you again through this YouTube. Well, I am here in Taman Tasik Permaisuri, in a very secluded part, far away from the hustle and bustle of city life and from the presence of other human beings. Alhamdulillah, I am here in my cycling routine, which I have had not the opportunity to do so in a few days due to being busy. Well, what I'd like to share with you today is about the pretext of a group of people, our fellow Malaysians, who claim to be speaking for the entire rakyat, which I would like to say is a very big attempt by them to confuse and delude the rest of the Malaysian population into thinking that they are speaking for us. Well, I would like to refute that and like to say, on my person, I don't claim to represent any other person, but on my person, I don't believe this group of people. For one thing, you have to look at who is leading the so-called call for reform. What kind of reform are you talking about? When in the last 2008 general elections, the 12th Malaysian general elections, we saw with our own eyes. Even me myself, I was duped into thinking that Tan Sri Khalid Ibrahim is going to do a good job in my parliamentary, which is the parliamentary of Bandar Tun Razak. I tell you frankly, I was disgusted with MCA's, what's that fella's name? Tan Chai Ho. I never saw Tan Chai Ho come to our area. He never did. So to me, I would like to vote for someone whom I believe can deliver. So, as a form of protest, I voted for that Tan Sri Khalid Ibrahim, the one who said, "Kita mesti undi Barisan Nasional." These are all those fellas who didn't get their way in the BN and they end up in the political, outflow, like debris. They go and end up at the PKR area. That's where all the political debris gets washed up. They have sort of a sluice gate. You can see all these fellas, and even those who, betrayed the PKR in the last minute. These are all UMNO has-beens. Most of them are UMNO has-beens. They cannot cari makan in UMNO, so they end up in PKR. When they cannot get their way in PKR, they end up as consensus bebas or whatever. To me, practically, this is a betrayal of the voters' trust. You see, during the elections, when the voters vote, they vote for the party, not the particular individual. Like me, myself, when I voted for Tan Sri Khalid Ibrahim, I thought that maybe, let's give the PKR a try. But very big mistake. Yeah, UMNO is not perfect. The Barisan Nasional is not perfect. They will never be. No one party will ever be. Even me, myself, I am not perfect. I am just dust of this earth. But I have my principles. Is that I always uphold justice for Islam. Islam and the Muslims and the rest of the general Malaysian population. I don't wage war against those who don't wage war against us, or try to do something to sort of infiltrate and weaken the position of the Muslims. The Muslims are not strong. They are already weak enough. They are already disunited enough to have this so-called Islam liberal and all these bullshit people coming in, and trying to stir up the emotions of the people. Is just adding salt to the wound. So me, on my behalf, on my person, I don't think that, we should let these people called the Bersih, the so-called Bersih, headed by the IFC Taiko, Ambiga Srinivasan, to, cause problems for us and the nation. I tell you frankly, I am not happy with the Barisan Nasional government either. But then I will never, ever again vote for this Pakatan Rakyat or whatever. They are not Pakatan Rakyat. If they have the majority of the Rakyat supporting them, then they can call themselves Pakatan Rakyat. These are Pakatan Pembangkang. Let's get the matter clear. Pakatan Pembangkang. PKR is UMNO offshoot party. Consisted of mostly UMNO has-beens and those who didn't get their way, like Anwar Ibrahim. He was sacked by Mahathir. His case is already clear. I don't want to say anything about that. But I don't think I can trust Anwar because he has given too much leeway for these groups. These so-called Islam liberal groups and all that. I don't think I will ever support this fella. I'm not saying that I support the Barisan in total, no. When the Barisan is not right, I whack them. You all know. That's the reason why I choose to remain in the middle. If the Barisan is not right, I whack the Barisan. Read my articles, you know. If the Pakatan Pembangkang is not right, I only raise the issues on which I need to. I don't want to say too much about them. But then this Bersih 2.0 is just a waste of our time, waste of energies. If really, you think that the country is no good, the best option for you would be to emigrate. Don't expect that you can, dethrone the Raja-Raja Melayu or the Sultan Melayu. As long as this earth, this bumi tanah Melayu, this tanah Semenanjung remains until doomsday, I think the Malay Sultans will be here. Unless, of course, the Malays are so fed up with their Sultans that they want to, give up. The minute you give up on your Sultan, you're gone, man. You're gone. Your history. The Sultan is the last remaining frontier for the Malays to call this land their home. Yeah, this is Tanah Melayu. You go and look at all the historical maps. They call it the Golden Chesonis. But then what do the maps say? The maps say Malaya. Even our country now is called Malaysia. 5 first alphabets there, M-A-L-A-Y, Malay. And then S-I-A, Sino, India, and the A can stand for whatever. This is Tanah Melayu. This is Malay country. My father came from India. My father came from India when he was 10 years old. But then again, I grew up here. I grew up in this land, and to me this land is my motherland. And so it's the same for any other people born here. This is our motherland, but never forget that the Malay Sultans are the ones whom we all respect. So there are lots of Malays nowadays who are Malays just in name. They don't study their culture, they don't study their history. These are Melayu who can be best deemed to be kacang melupakan kulit. Melayu-Melayu yang tak erti bahasa, yang tak tahu sejarah. Melayu yang hanya pada nama, tapi kehidupan masing-masing macam orang-orang yang kafir, orang barat. Tak tahu menghargai sejarah dan warisan tanah Melayu sendiri. Melayu bangang ni semua ni. So whoever feels that I'm addressing it to you, yes, I'm addressing it to you. To whom the Malays who are appreciating your own culture and your own history, and you will die for this country, I salute you. And so to the rest of the Malaysian population, the Chinese, the Indians, the Punjabis, orang Aslis, Sabahans, Sarawakians, we are all Malaysians, no matter what ethnicity we hail from. Appreciate and respect this country. Do not give way to idiots who take some money from the CIA, from the NED, NID, or what the hell ever. You are traitors to this country. The minute you are exposed, you better watch out. Your ass will be wiped, by those who are paying you, the CIA, the NIE, or whatever. The powers that be will come after you because you have committed treason, khianat, derhaka towards the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. I hope that the Malay Sultans, especially the Yang di-Pertuan Agong and the reigning Malay Sultans, will be more vocal. Duli tuanku adalah ketua agama Islam. Kalau tak tuanku bersuara dan bertitah menangani masalah seperti mana duli tuanku Sultan Mizan telah lakukan baru-baru ini, makin lama makin menjadi masalah kita, tuanku. Tetapi saya agak kecewa dan terkilan juga, tuanku sanggup pula berbesar hati mencemar duli, menerima menghadap para pengkhianat kepada negara seperti Ambiga Srinivasan. Apa jasa dia pada negara ini? Beliau menjadi dalang nombor 1 di balik ura-ura menubuhkan agenda IFC. Ini musuh besar, tuanku. Patutnya gelaran apa-apa besar di raja tu semua patut ditarik balik, datuk-datuk tu. Dia tak layak memegang datukship, tuanku. Ini adalah satu pengkhianat besar. Begitu juga dengan para pencacai yang bersama dengan beliau. Tak boleh sebut beliau, tapi saya jenis orang yang tak suka maki hamun sangat macam puak-puak ni. Dan pada penulis-penulis cyber halimunan, hello, don't waste my bloody time lah. You don't have the gonats to speak and disclose who the hell you are. Like, here I am, hello, here I am, Zainal Abidin, Mahaguru58. If you don't have the gonats, don't talk much lah. I don't give a shit about you guys. You can go fly kite for all I care. Tapi bagi tuan-tuan yang mana kenal siapa saya dan pegangan saya, prinsip saya minta pada tuan-tuan, hargailah kehidupan kita ini, hargailah tanah air kita ini, sanjungilah kedaulatan undang-undang kita, hormatlah kepada raja. Raja pun mesti kena bersuara, tak boleh beri muka, tuanku. Ni macam ada baru-baru ni ada Pak Karamu, dia menghina duli tuanku Sultan Pahang. Mana boleh biar? Itu dah kira lese majesty. Kalau di Thailand dah bercerai kepala daripada badan, tapi kat Malaysia ni entahlah, daripada raja sampai kepada pemerintah semuanya kena sindrom si luncai. Si luncai terjun dengan labu-labunya, biarkan. Sampai bila, tuanku? Sampai bila Datuk Seri Hishamuddin nak bagi amaran? Kami dah muak lah dengar amaran demi amaran. Come on lah, brother. You pernah julang keris, cium keris. Mana pergi semangat tu? I still believe that you can do it, brother. Siapa yang tak pernah buat salah? You pun pernah buat salah, I pun pernah buat salah. Kita semua ada kesalahan masing-masing. Tapi bila dah pegang jawatan sebagai Menteri Keselamatan dalam negeri, hello, you kena jagalah keselamatan. Sampai tengok baru-baru ni ada parang lah, ada molotov cocktail, semua apa benda duk tunggu lagi. You must hold these people who are organizing this illegal bersih 2.0 responsible. Kalau tak kerana hasutan dia orang, tak adalah puak-puak mamak-mamak mangkuk ayun mana tu yang pergi sembunyi barang-barang tu nak berparang. Nak cantas apa? Nak cantas warga Malaysia? Saya lah bagi suka kalau polis cari dia orang ni, tembak bagi mampus. Senang, satu bulat, cas kos bulat tu pada waris-waris dia. Ini semua orang-orang yang tak layak hidup di muka bumi ini. Undang-undang harus ditegakkan, tuan-tuan. Macam mana prinsip saya, the truth must be told no matter what, so that justice can live. Saya harap semua pihak yang berkenaan dapat mencegah sebelum ianya parah. Sekian dahulu daripada saya. Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum.